We have a Ruta doll. You can play with any combination of these.
I am in my child years right now, and so the clothing and the playthings, I can really get into it. Bonnets were a fashion staple for all realms of fashion, but this one looks like a child bonnet.
But she's got this like extra long torso, if you can see the sort of silly ribs here. Such an incredible face. The one tooth kills me. Her face is beyond. She's got this incredible expression.
And then of course we have our beautiful Shirley Temples. This one is amazing.
She's so beyond.
Iconic cakes that have been in the attic for 30 years and still smell like frosting.
Oh.
Hello. We're talking child dolls in this video. Just in 1 hour from now of when this video is going to air, the Anne Fitzpatrick dolls are going on sale. Christopher, how excited are we to bring a child doll into our world here?
I am actually really excited. I think this might be the video for me, because I have long since been like, I don't have child dolls, I don't have a collection of them. Do I need them? And been sort of like uncertain and on the fence. And I think if you need persuading, I think I may. This might be exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's true.
It's the one really major thing missing from VDC's library.
Yep.
And she's so beautiful. Like, the face on this continues to be my favorite. It's so dimensional. I'm thrilled. And we have a wig doll, we have a Ruta doll. You can play with any combination of these, and they really do encourage playtime, which maybe fashion dolls of older ages do not always encourage as much.
No, I have been wanting a child doll for so long, and as you saw in my other video when Robert Towner made this sculpt, I immediately fell in love. And as a mother, I am in my child years right now, and so the clothing and the playthings, I can really get into it. So it's super fun for me. But if you're like Christopher, where you're like, I might need a little convincing, this is the video for you, because we're gonna take you on an off-roading tour around our shop, and we're just talking about child dolls in this video. So we're not here to sell you on Anne. Well, we are, but but this is a celebration of child dolls and the innocence of play and the fun that they can evoke and bring out of you.
Completely.
Yeah, so we're gonna go around the shop and show you some of our favorites, and then our Anne dolls go on sale. So if we forget, there is 300 of each doll. They are $175, and they will be in the Anne Boutique, which there is a link in this video, at 12 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, which I believe we're in Denver, Colorado time today. Very exciting, and if they sell out, of course, that means that we get to do more, which means we will release them in other styles, other hair colors, eye colors, clothing, accessories, boots. You've seen sneak peeks in the virtual convention group of some of the things we have going on, but the jointing and the emotion on these dolls is so much fun.
They are so articulated beyond what
any of our dolls have.
Any of our dolls, and I would say most dolls.
Yeah.
And yes, the expression is very animated and very sweet, and it allows you to do things like that that you can't maybe with other dolls.
Oh my God, I love that.
Isn't that cute?
And Holland's favorite thing right now is, oh no, and she puts both of her hands. She must have seen it in a book or on TV or something, I don't know, but like she'll do that, and that is so cute.
Well, and we can do a little hide and seek. Imagine getting multiple Annes and playing hide and seek with them together. So cute. There's a lot of room for play.
Cute. So my definition for a child doll is Holland Diane's age, which is 2.5, 2-ish, where they're walking, they're talking, they're playing, they're having fun. She's considered a toddler, but she's not considered an infant or a baby. To me, she's a child. She's playing games, she plays hide and seek, she does all the things, she's choosing her own clothes at this point, so she's doing all the little things that children do. And to go all the way up to our child, our definition, our box is preteen. So not quite a teenager, not where they start getting moody and all of the problems that they have. It's those golden child years that we're reaching for. And so our Anne doll, she, like we said before in our other video, she can be up to you how old you want to make her, but in our world, she's around 10. She's 9 or 10, which I think is perfect for the playability. You still believe in Santa. You want to see the Easter bunny. You want your Easter basket, but you're still old enough to to go to the movies and to go to school and to do some of the adventures that she is going to do, like having a lemonade stand and stuff like that. But anyway, I am holding an antique doll. This is called a Just Me, and honestly, I think that this doll is definitely depicting a young child. Look at the sweet little outfit and the bonnet. Bonnets, those were a lot of times reserved for, well, bonnets were a fashion staple for all realms of fashion, but this one looks like a child bonnet. But she is standing flat-footed, so she is walking. But Just Me was made by Armand Marseille, and this is a fire painted one. So this one has a different painting from what you normally see more commonly with the Just Me dolls, but this painted bisque always has very, very bright cheeks and very expressive face, and I think that the Just Me's are adorable. So if you have a antique Just Me doll, then let me know in the comments. All right, let's go see what Christopher has to say. This is a walking tour, and you're gonna be with both of us. I pulled the Just Me out of the case. Christopher had her styled with, she's holding these little rings with her little monkey toy, but come and see how cute this is. Look at how sweet that is.
She's so cute in that, and those cheeks are beyond.
Aren't they beyond?
I love her, like, absolutely sunburnt face. It's so cute.
And just such like a little child. I just love that.
Yeah.
This case in particular is super fun because it does have a lot of childhood whimsy. It has a lot of toys. These were children's toys. A lot of these were children's toys. Look at the little Jeep dogs. So, so, so cute. Very, very rare. So many fun things, and a lot of them were absolutely played with. I love the little blocks. I hope we can get little block sets for Anne. That'd be so cute. But what is one of your favorites in this case, Christopher?
That's a good question. This is one of my favorite cases. I refer to this in my own brain as like the character case because it's full of so many animated faces. It would be sort of an incomplete video to not mention Skipper, and in particular, Growing Up Skipper is a must.
Oh my gosh, this one?
We've talked about her a couple times.
You better show them.
She is a nutcase. Anyone that has not seen the Barbie movie, get out from under your rock and go see it because it's wonderful. I guess go see it on your living room couch because it's, streamable. She's featured in the movie as one of the novelty discontinued dolls. But she's got this like extra long torso, if you can see the sort of silly ribs here. Her arm, it's this one, I think. Maybe not. Her arm features a mechanism that allows her to start as the proportions Skipper to be, which is, I don't know, maybe about the age of Anne, actually. Maybe 10, 11.
That's why I was just laughing, because what if we did a Anne doll that had...
I do not endorse this.
We will not. We're not going to do it, but could you imagine if we did? It's not going to happen.
She's something else.
A man came up with this idea.
Oh, for sure.
I guarantee you.
No, he actually did. Jack, whatever his name is, was the designer behind this. Anyway, this is Skipper as she normally comes, and if you were to hold one, you could feel that the torso is actually, it's a hollow chamber, that then the middle of her torso conceals like a bust that then when you turn her arm will sort of spring load her torso to extend, and then she gets breasts. And this was, supposed to be, I don't know, this guy, empowering for her or something. So there is an entire collection of growing up fashions because you would need something that can accommodate several, that's like fully a half inch or more of her, and in scale is a lot. Anyway, this is such a goofy, fun relic of the time period it was produced in. I love Mattel dolls, and I do actually have a fondness for Skipper. For years, I've been on the fence about, do I start collecting Skipper? What is my, entry point if so? Because I would even say, like, for all of the, companion outfits that Skipper has to complement Barbie, some of Skipper's are cuter. Like
the day at the fair.
She comes with
so cute.
A doll of Barbie in scale for Skipper.
In a little pocket.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
There's some really great details for Skipper fashion. So that's maybe one of the things that I'm eager to play with Anne, is leaning into that sort of playability and scale and something that is really immersive and really imaginative.
Yeah. We're gonna really have to train our brains to get there. I have a little bit of a head start because I have a child and I buy clothes for her and I see what is put out there and I Google how to entertain your 2-year-old on the weekends. And so, and we go to play places, but for the most part, my brain has been trained for grown-up dolls and grown-up fashion and fashion for 20 and 30-year-olds,
right.
and historic fashions.
Right.
And so is yours. So now we have to
I mean, my
switch
entry
gears.
point is like a doll that Barbie was based off of that is a German call girl. So like that's
Yeah.
my sweet spot for like fashion dolls. However, I enjoy the sort of animated whimsy that is
Yeah.
the universe of child dolls. So we actually have a lot more of them than I'd initially thought. Maybe that sounds silly with a collection of like antique bebés and
Oh, yeah.
child, but we
No,
have
we have a
so
lot.
many of
We have
them.
so many.
I love this guy. I always forget his name, but he's got such an incredible face. The one tooth kills me.
Yeah.
I think he is so sweet.
He's a cartoon character from the 30s, and I always forget his name when we're doing a video. And I can always think of it like in the middle
I
of the
know,
night.
An hour later.
Yeah, we actually broke his head into smithereens, and Stanley repaired the whole thing.
I mean,
so much better.
Stanley is so talented.
Yes.
He's just mid-giggle. He's having genuinely such a wonderful time. I love his little animated face, and that outfit is so cute.
Another quintessential child doll that we can just never talk
Gosh.
about is the iconic Shirley Temple.
Of course.
And here she is in her stand-up and cheer outfit, which we have another one on the other side. Is she in the stand-up and cheer outfit?
We got a couple over there, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to look at those. But of course, Shirley Temple, I think she did the War Babies video when she was like three and a half. Tiny. And then she was tap dancing up and down those stairs when she was just a tiny little child. And now I keep referencing our Holland Diane because she's the light of my life. But when I look at her and I think you're 2.5 and we're just teaching you minor things about staying safe and playing hopscotch, and Shirley Temple was freaking
Right.
that's why she was so amazing.
Yeah.
She did such incredible things
real
at such a
star
young age.
from such a young
real
age.
star, yeah. So this in history is always going to be one of my favorite child dolls
Oh, yeah.
of all time.
Oh, yeah, he's a cute one.
It's a Scoodles. It's a composition Scoodles from the 1930s.
Need to change that stand. He's hefty. Like, I wouldn't expect him to be as heavy as he is.
Yeah, it's composition is like a paper mache, and it was hefty. That's what people loved about it back in the time because it was durable.
Yeah.
It was almost washable, and it was a hefty material. A lot of them have stood the test of time. But look at his little romper.
I know, and I love the hair, the peaks of like almost orange yellow hair, and the eyebrows, those two little dots of yellow. Those are so sweet. I love his outfit. He's got a great expression. Those splayed, like, webbed fingers. He's
So cute.
Yeah.
His little jazz hands.
Yeah, give me that cookie.
Oh my gosh. Can you guys see him good out there? He is so sweet.
He's a good one.
He's a
And
good
no crazing, too. Like, he's in amazing shape.
He's really, really, really sweet.
Like, he must have been restrung along the years because he's nice and stiff. And I know, those are one of my
this,
favorites.
right?
Do those
Let's see, how
count?
does it- yes, this counts. These are dolls. They're little celluloid dolls.
But are they babies or are they children?
Oh,
Because I was going to bring those
Well,
out, too. I think that's on the cusp.
do they walk? I
But
don't know.
I'm
Walking
obsessed with these.
flat-footed, like walking is where I say they're children.
That could be just on the
maybe,
line of
yeah.
beginning to walk. It is amazing. I am obsessed with this swing.
Look at them go.
Ugh,
So cute.
It's charming.
So cute. Yeah, but that might be more baby-ish. Okay, so let's go on to the next case. Well, we've got some great child dolls over here. We have our Katie Cruza dolls, which depict young children. We don't know the age, but a child dressed in an outfit like this going to school could be 8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
They were depicting children. Jonathan Green was a teacher. He loved children. He loved teaching. And it's no wonder that these were part of his collection. Not this one, but this one was. And why he absolutely loved them for their childlike innocence.
They're so charming.
So charming. Jonathan Green taught handiwork at the school that he taught at, and he said that if he was teaching, he would never let a child turn in work like this, because I guess this is not very good. And this is original from the Katie Cruza factory, which I find endearing. Yeah, I think that's really fun.
That is sweet.
These babies, children,
I know.
they're toddlers.
I'm on the fence about them too, but if they make the cut, we'll have the verdict out with you guys, the viewers. I think the quintuplets are a perfect contender. We actually have a second set up at the front that are in a giant
Yeah,
5
we have to
baby
show
crib.
those ones.
So cool.
Yeah.
They're really, really sweet. I don't know. I'm not sure if those are.
Well, I think they're walking.
I mean, the stands don't help them.
I know.
But yeah, I mean,
They are babies, but still.
debatable,
But
arguable.
They did, Madame Alexander did, of course, make the toddler versions that were bigger than this, and they were depicted as toddler children that walked around and did more stuff. So these probably, if we were in a competition or something, they would probably be disqualified as child dolls. But they deserve an honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, Miss Congeniality, the quintuplets.
Yes. And then, of course, we have our beautiful Shirley Temples. This one is amazing.
She's so beyond. Like, that doll still. I just, like, every once in a while I walk by and I have to catch myself. She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, a mint condition doll. Just incredible. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's any way to do this video without mentioning Shirley. I don't know of a more influential celebrity doll to exist. I mean, she's it, you know?
She's it.
She's the blueprint. And we are very blessed to have a fruitful collection of them here in the shop.
A couple of my favorites that are in this case are the Clay and Han children. Oh, pull out the boy.
I love that.
Look at this little guy in his sailor suit.
The hat.
The hat.
He's so cute.
So cute. Oh, the sailor theme has always been a very popular thing for hundreds of years in dressing dolls, but especially child dolls. I think he is absolutely adorable, and hopefully we can have a little boy doll in our story someday. I think that would be super fun.
That would be fun.
Look at his big sister.
Yeah, they're really sweet together. Their faces are so nice.
Beautiful.
I enjoy a painted eye. I really do.
Yeah.
Inset eyes are so magnetic for so many reasons, but I really do like the artistry of something that is a part of the sculpt.
Yeah, me too. Clay and Han did a wonderful job with their German character dolls. They are beautifully modeled, completely expressive, and just really wonderful in a lot of ways. They look just like children.
Yeah.
And they're very special. What's another one of your favorites in this case, Christopher?
This one, always, I'm going to move these over. This one is one of my absolute favorites. Maybe in the shop, actually.
Really?
I think she's so pretty. There's a bunch in here that I think, I mean, like, I love her. I love the brew, obviously. But this little one is so sweet. Her face is beyond. She's got this incredible expression. It's both, like, yearning and mischievous and, you know, sort of naive. It's just very sweet. Love her expression. She's got a very charming little frock on and some fabulous big dangly, those look like actual pearls. They're not, of course, but gorgeous earrings, nice little bonnet. She is dressed to the nines, and I just think that she is almost derpy in an endearing way. I think she's got like a really sweet, very innocent, sort of derpy face. I think she's so cute.
Derpy.
Just on the cusp of derp, you know, just diet derp. I think she's, and she's sleepy too. I forgot she has sleep eyes. Really charming. I don't know, I love her expression. The eyes feel very convincing in her head. Sometimes the eyes are so big and so detailed, they're almost campy for a doll. These feel very believable, like she's got a real soul. She's just very cute.
Now, meandering over here, we have a couple of we're jumping decades, we're jumping time frames and time realms. And over here we have a couple of our Sibley dolls. Now, Christopher, what did you were working on her for a while yesterday. This looks like Bailey, I think it is.
I want to say this is Minnie.
Hair?
No, the knots were already there. I wanted to get her out of box because I've actually opened this doll before, but there were some really unruly edges that I wanted to try to control. I didn't quite, lay them down, but the baby hairs were wild and out, and so I had to whip them into shape. You had screen time coming, and you gotta look your best, ready for your close-up. So it just needed a little bit of pruning, and the Dolls Part Detangler came in handy again. Always coming in clutch.
Always coming in clutch. So we are excited because our Sibley doll is still happening. We are supposed to get them around the time of when we go to UFDC. Mm-hmm. So it could be happening around that time, and we have 2 dolls that are coming out. It's the Sibley doll, so it's a little bit smaller doll, and I think they're around $80 or something. The price point on them is phenomenal.
I am genuinely so excited to see those dolls. Fun. We had some really fun back and forth sort of edits with the costumes and with the dolls themselves, and I stand by this. My number one take from these is I am really, I love the formula of whatever they're using for the vinyl, like the actual texture of the dolls, the composition of the dolls as far as complexion goes is just really, it's magnetic. They're just nearly translucent, and I think what lends itself to that being so captivating is also the scale. I'm not sure actually what that vinyl blend would look like if it were in a smaller scale, a smaller nose, smaller whatever, or a bigger scale. Like, I think that would maybe change the way that it appears. It's almost radiant, it's almost glowy, and I think the scale of that is really, really successful. And we're gonna get our own, and I'm excited to see them.
I'm excited to see how much of our clothes actually will work with these dolls. The Anne clothes I don't think are going to work too small, too slender. But some of these look like some of the Grace doll clothes almost look like they would fit.
Yeah, we might even
some of our stretchy stuff.
Some Element stuff maybe.
Yeah. But we have 2 dolls. I was just going to say what they are, but we'll save that back. But it's all been approved. They should actually be done with production pretty soon. So
yeah,
let's go up front
very soon
and see what kind of fun stuff we can conjure up. Nobody did fashion, I've said many times before in videos, like Madame Alexander. And her child dolls were so sweet, and she oftentimes made the child doll to match the larger scale doll. One of my favorite memories from the Madame Alexander conventions would be they sold the child doll dress, so they sold it for a 5 or 6 year old all the way to 8 years old, and then you could get your doll in the same dress, and then you'd walk around the convention in your ball gown to match your doll. It was so fun. I missed the Madame Alexander conventions. They were amazing.
That sounds incredible.
What are a couple of your favorite little child outfits in here?
Oh, that's very tempting. I love Hansel. So cute. Oh, I love the hair. I love the silly little hat covered in feathers. I love those overalls. The socks, I mean, he's so charming. Great little face, nice blushed cheeks. Very, 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 very cute. He's just in such a lovely shape and has a really charming expression. Look
at this one right here. I hope we can do some kind of Southern Belle type outfit. I don't know what the theme would be, but to do something flouncy, covered in lace and just real frilly and sweet, I think that would be so much fun.
Listen, if I could have my way, the whole thing, since day one, I've wanted like balloons of lace, and there are limitations that I have to keep myself within. I know.
That's it.
I'll take what I can get, you guys. There are so many in here.
So many. Oh, look at the yellow outfit.
I know.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And actually,
oh my gosh,
I love this one too. This feels very like the strawberry on this dress.
So cute.
It's very appropriate for a child doll, I think.
We should make something similar to this.
In
of course,
terry
we're not
cloth.
going to rip off Madame's design, but we can be inspired by it. Look at the little side detail.
This must be a terry cloth bathing suit. That's what this has to be.
I love it.
It's so cute. It's just
look at her little sandals.
I know. Nuts. She's so charming.
This is so sweet. So one of the biggest limitations is finding the right scale fabric, and we are excited because we are going to try to start printing our own fabric with our factory, one of our factories. We work with many factories, but one of the factories we do a lot of work with, we're going to start printing our own fabric. So fingers crossed for that, because that will change everything.
Be still, my heart.
Because then Dee can design the fabrics and we can do that. So we will know about that soon. Let's show the ring bearer. Oh my gosh.
Just going that way.
So sweet.
This might be the most appropriate doll for this video, actually, both in size and in scale. When you see them, especially next to the others, he's the perfect depiction of, like, you would imagine him saying something with a little bit of a slur. Like he's got slurred speech. He's not very articulate yet. He's still learning words, and maybe is a little bit lispy is the word maybe I'm looking for. Very sweet. I just imagine him being incredibly endearing and very animated and very excited to be at a wedding that he has no idea what a wedding is and why he's there, but like is super jammed, you know? I just think he's very, very sweet. I love the shoes. The socks are in perfect condition. The satin is actually in great shape. He's minty. Sleep eyes and everything. He's out for a nap now.
And now as we do this every single time, it's getting me so jazzed because now we need to have Anne be a flower girl. Wouldn't that be so cute? And have like little rose petals that she sprinkles?
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
God, he's so cute.
So cute.
I just like the he lends himself to animation so easily. The expression is, he tells his own story, and Anne is actually the same way. I think her face is so dimensional and so commanding and so pretty. I think she's very, very expressive and very animated, and I think that photographing her is going to be so much fun, and storytelling is going to be a breeze.
It just really makes me want to have all kinds of dolls. I wish we could produce everything.
I know.
I wish we could produce everything, but hey, this is a big step for us.
Yeah,
It's a big step.
I'm very excited about where all of the possibilities of where this can go.
Yeah, I like the way you pulled back her hair too.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take a cruise up front and see what we can find. Room is a child's dream come true, and that's what I always say to Christopher. Don't make this room be, what's the word that I say? Like, don't make it make sense. Like, make it be just like a fantastical.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be practical.
Sure.
It has to be just fun and beautiful and exciting, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's Christmas morning.
It truly is a storybook come to life.
Yeah.
I love this room. I want to just like exist in these four walls and just like live here. It's so, I mean, I kind of do.
We kind of do. I really do feel like we live here, even though we're actually not here that much as some people are at their jobs, but I feel like we live here a lot of the time. Not in a bad way. So we've got some really fun dolls. Christopher, one of your favorites is the Briquette.
She's wonderful, you guys. I know that she gets sort of a bad rap for being...
Why does she get a bad rap?
She is famous for her role in a certain horror movie.
Oh.
But I think she's so charming, and I love the sort of weighted, flirty eyes that she has. She is, and they're still sleepy. She's just so cute. I think her expression is very, very sweet and very curious, a little bit mischievous. She's just, and also the hair.
Yeah,
that,
the hair.
Like,
it's wild.
Electric orange hair.
Yeah.
I think there's a possible future for me with electric orange hair.
And the combination of the two, I would have wanted that doll.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah.
Those like gemstone eyes, orange hair, those freckles.
Yeah.
I love her giant cheeks. She's so cute. Also, from a play standpoint, she's squishy, she's fun to tag along with. She really would be a perfect companion for a road trip or playing outside by the, under the tree. Like she's a very fun one.
She'd be fun to photograph too.
For sure. Yeah, she's a fun one.
We could do an entire video just on this case. There are so many phenomenal child dolls in here. Of course, we have Max and Moritz, which are the quintessential ornery little children running around, getting into mischievous things, doing naughty things. Children do that. We do that for sure. And they are two of our sweetest, sweetest little child dolls. We have some googlies in here, which are just absolutely perfect child dolls, and this almost looks like a berry picking dress, but for a child, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
I cannot get over her expression. I mean, these googlies are some of the coolest things that we have in the shop, and
look at her little tennis shoes.
I know. The bloomers with the undergarments and the whole dress and the little apron, the pinafore. I mean, it's so charming. She looks like a cartoon character.
Oh, I love them.
The expression is just, and I love the haircut, actually. There's everything about her is charming.
This is how children look when they come home from school. Yeah. If only. Sometimes it's way worse than that.
Yeah.
Definitely like morning hair,
right.
Just after done playing. I love these dolls. They are very rare, hard to find, incredibly expensive. So that's why, and these are part of our mother's collection, and we're just so fortunate to have them to display and to show. Actually, no, I actually bought this one and added it to the collection. These two are part of our mother's collection right here, which are just so incredibly sweet. So I have added over the years, which has been such a fun thing to do as we get our dolls. Probably my favorite doll. I have a lot of favorite dolls in the shop, but the Oscar hit Googly, which is this one right here, and the back of the head is so sweet. It's called Oscar Hit, and it says, these are incredibly rare. It says Virginia, and then underneath it says Ginny for short. Actually embossed into the bisque. Ginny for short.
How charming.
These are so rare. Even with the solid dome heads, they're even more rare than the ones with the wigs. But this one has a beautiful little trunk with a trousseau of like 9 or 10 different outfits, and it is just so sweet. This is like the creme de la creme of a child doll. It is just wonderful.
Yeah.
And again, a googly with the expressive eyes.
Those little pursed lips. It looks like you've just been caught in the cookie jar.
Yes.
Oh, it's so cute. cute.
So cute. That would be a good theme for a box, caught in the cookie jar. we're
Stay
thinking
tuned.
and that's all we're thinking about. And hopefully that's all you're thinking about too, because they're about to take the doll market by storm. But oh my gosh, I just love so many dolls. Let's go to our last antique case and we'll pick out a few more.
Again, this is a case where 95% of what's in here could be its own video. Like, they're so wonderful. This is one that is another one of my favorites, like, in the shop. I think she is so cute. She looks so ornery and so a little bit grumpy, like she's been awoken from nap time too soon. I just think, and she's all bisque, a full bisque doll. She's really beautiful. A great little expression. She's got almost these gray eyes. They're so blue, they're so light, they're almost gray. Just really beautiful. And her gaze almost looks at the viewer and really into you. She's just very, very pretty. Love this doll. I love the sort of musical act that we've got going on here. These Harlequin players, these little Von Trapp children. They're so cute. Of course, the angry audience member is not enjoying himself very much. He paid, you know, more for those tickets. He wants to get a better seat than the one he's got or something. I love them all. Actually, I love this one too. This Jameau is one of the prettiest things that we have. I think she's got such an incredible face. Again, some of those really big eyes, but not so big that they're almost distracting. They feel proportionate to her so nicely. Love that little pursed, pouty mouth. She's got just a really great full cheeks. I love her face. She's so fun.
I think she is, and I'm pretty positive she is an FG. Yeah, so she is a Francois Gautier, which a lot of times, and with the big eyes, Christopher is getting so good at his identification of antique dolls.
I'm trying.
But I wanted to make the distinction that she is an FG, but same time period, same everything. But the big eyes.
I'm learning.
Are very much. He's doing so good too. He's learning a lot.
It's a lot of fun to learn them too, because one of the things that makes what I currently collect being Barbie so interesting is all of the like tiny minuscule details that are not consistent, that you have to sort of have a seasoned, discerning, you know, eye to distinguish. And that's really, really fun with antique dolls, and learning all of the ways that maybe the rules that you think you know begin to break. Anyway, that's a separate video. I could go on and on. But
oh, I know. It's such a fun case, but I also wanted to draw attention to our little tea party right here, which is so sweet. We have these child dolls that are enjoying their time having some tea with our Haviland tea set, and of course our iconic cakes that have been in the attic for 30 years and still smell like frosting.
Oh.
They went viral.
Those cakes.
But you can really, we're showing you through the lens of antique dolls primarily in this video, how much fun you can have with a child doll.
Yeah.
We're just scratching the surface when it comes to where we're going to go with Anne and all the stories and imaginative play that we're going to have with her. But I am really excited about it. And
well, I mean, we also,
it's going to be so fun.
We have so much Tony too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my favorite is over here. This is
the Knight Rider?
the one that, oh, I love her. She's my favorite. She's been roller skating for hours. She's been up all night, you know, sunrise to sunset. She's been
Let's see if we can show her
roller skating her life away.
Let's show her in the light over here. So it's just an off-roading tour. This is a casual video. But
she's got sort of a crazed look in her eyes that I just find so charming. She's won me. The hair is nuts, you guys. She really is something else. I don't think any of this is original to her. I'm actually pretty certain the roller skates aren't. She's won me over. She's one of the special ones in my heart.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
I actually think we got some Tonner kids over there too.
I was just gonna say, we're gonna be doing some videos in the future on Magic Attic dolls because we have some of Robert's archival sketches that he sent us from the Magic Attic collections, which is very, very exciting.
They're so cool.
This one is a Tonner Doll Club Jane. So when Tonner had his, look how sweet she is.
Yeah, a great face.
Yeah, the doll club. I love that. BDC is like a doll club, especially with our subscription boxes, and it's really fun to be in a club where you just get your thing and you have your membership and you do you're part of the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that a lot of people remember the Tonner Doll Club and miss it very much. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun to be in.
Totally.
And this is a Betsy McCall. Tonner, I believe it, yeah, Betsy McCall. Tonner's Betsy McCalls are so dang cute. They are adorable. I wish we could do a whole video on Tonner's child dolls, but we don't have a ton of them here. We've got 600 ands though.
Yeah, we're getting a good collection started of Tonner child dolls.
Yeah.
We got the piles of them in the back, so
We do.
We'll be excited to get those to you very shortly.
Yeah, we are. We're ready to ship, and we're ready to have fun with it. So whether you are buying one or not, seriously, no pressure. This is just a fun video of what we do in all of our videos.
Yeah.
I don't ever want it to be like feeling like you have to buy stuff to be a part of our community. That's not what it is.
No.
Obviously, we have to sell dolls to be able to do this, but so many of you are cherished members, you know, with or without any of that.
Well, the beauty of it is they're dolls. They're
Yeah.
inherently fun. So
Right.
if you get to enjoy just from the comfort of your couch or your living room and partake in silly doll things that we do in our silly doll shop, then
It's such a silly
Welcome.
job. We do such silly things. Like our whole day today has been, and silly is not a bad phrase either.
No.
Silly is like we're just having fun and just doing our thing.
Yeah.
And some days we're just like, this was our job today. This
Yeah.
is wild.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Very
we love you
grateful
so
for
much.
it.
Thank you for tuning into our video. We hope you enjoyed our little child doll tour, and we'll see you in the Ann Boutique.
bye.
Bye.